Yo, 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 what's up? What is up? Good morning to everybody. We're live. Holy shit. Remember, we only trade macros. We always wait for the macro, boys. Always, always wait for the macro. Let me get more people in here. We live. And then, let me see. Live. GM to everybody. Waiting for the macro, boys. Don't take trades. Live on YT at we good? Are we good? Alright, I think we're good. There you go. Short gold. I'm not trading gold, brother. Not trading gold. New month. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? What a pump. Alright, where are we at? Fog. A lot of bearish. A lot of dumping. I don't know, man. Might be bearish still. Fuck, I hate these white. There you go. My bad, G's. NQ. Yes, we're always trading NQ. Always trading NQ. So we just swept Asia high. These equal on the lows here. Loading up. We just swept Asia high. S&T at the highs. Kind of bearish. I didn't mean to put this edit. We are live on YouTube, boys. Join up. Join up. Oh, damn, still sleepy, bro. Let me see. Shit. So we have news next, macro. I mean, there's some low impact news at 8:45. I mean 9:45 New York. Wait, I think there's news this macro. Fuck, I might sideline. We have news in the first macro. I'm not really a fan of trading if there's news in the macro. Oh, we might sideline this first macro. I'm not sure. Have to see what the price action looks like, but I think the smart move is to wait. Is to wait. Maybe I could look to activate my Top Step account. Maybe. Asia High swept on both assets. We could look to wait for the next macro. What a pump. What a pump to start the day. We do have a lot of unmitigated buy side, but I don't know, man. The trend seems to be bearish. These equalos over here. We're trading inside of bearish imbalances on the 4 hour. Daily's neutral, 4 hours bearish. The 1 hour we inversed already. Trading inside of this gap. Loki thinking this is just manipulation. But I think I'm a sideline perhaps here in the first macro. I think it's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait for the next macro most likely because there's news. We do have this nice bearish order block here. I mean bullish order block right here. The 2 minute. So we want to see an inversion of this. We'll see. We'll see what the price action has in store for us today. We're waiting for the macro boys. Turtle soup. Do you use first percented for value gap? Not really. I just trade unicorn. Good morning, brother. What's up? Just trade the unicorn. That's all I do. Um, it's tricky right now though because we have news in around 20 minutes. There could be a lot of manipulation and volatility coming in this first macro. So we're just gonna observe until we see anything. Might look for shorts, yeah. Yeah, it's the idea. Bearish on all time frames. Looking for the inversion of this order block right here. Watching both assets first shift. I mean, the only thing that holds me back a little bit is that we have news. That's the only thing that holds me back. Shit. We have news in 20 minutes. Patience pays, boys. But let's see what happens. Loki getting price exhaustion, or this could just be it's making another order block to keep pushing higher. Just watching the 5 more minutes for the macro. I think I'd rather wait for the next macro to look for a trade. But we are going to observe to see what happens. Patience pays, boys. Gotta follow the rules. So Asia high was swept on both assets. Unmitigated London lows down here. All this bullshit looks juicy. This equal lows down here. We were trending bearish. This could very well just be a manipulation. Okay, we put in another order block. Are we gonna sweep the high? ES has just swept the high, putting in the SMT. Thank you still doesn't sweep the high, but I suspect it's gonna follow up. If it doesn't, see what it happens. Let's see what happens. The smarter thing might be alright there. Get another push. It's going. TS and SMT, Turtle Soup and SMT. I mean, there was SMT, no more SMT. Right now we're just watching. You want SMT? Not necessarily that I want it, but it's just a good thing to see if we do have SMT. But sometimes you don't have SMT. I have it marked in my journal every time there's SMT and when there's not. SMT is not a must, but it's like a good thing to see if you're already in the trade idea. Like if you're bearish, you already had the liquidity sweep, you have your displacement. It's like, oh shit, there's also SMT. It's like, all right, like there's a higher probability in this trade, but it's not something I'm actively. It's not a confluence I need in my trades. It's like when you order French fries and then you get that waffle fry. It's like, holy shit, the waffle fry, dog. So for now, we observe, we watch, we wait. We want to take a good setup. We don't want to take trash. We don't want to take bullshit. I'm not gonna FOMO. I'm not gonna rush. I'm not gonna fold under pressure. I wait. I like to take good setups. I like to read the Profitable Trader's manuscript. The first line says, I am a professional trader. I move with purpose, not emotion. My job is not to predict. My job is to react with discipline. The market is not my enemy. It's a mirror reflecting my patience, my greed, and my control. When I'm calm, the market rewards me with clarity. When I chase, the market punishes me with chaos. I don't need to trade often. I need to trade precisely. Every setup I take must earn its place. I trade quality, not quantity. I wait for alignment, not excitement. Losses don't break me, they teach me. A red trade is feedback, not failure. I don't fight to be right, I trade to be consistent. One trade does not define me, the process does. My risk is my foundation. Every trade has a plan, every plan has a stop, and every stop protects my future. I respect my risk, and because of that, my account grows in strength and confidence. Want me to keep going or not? Just spitting facts. I am patient in waiting and ruthless in execution. I move only when my system calls me to act. When I enter, I commit with clarity and confidence. When I exit, I do so without hesitation or regret. Just spitting fire. It's something I like to read every single morning, every single day on stream, everything. Reminding myself of the patience I need to be a profitable trader. That's all you need, bro. Just those subtle reminders. All right, let's keep going. Somebody said cooking. Let's keep going. I master my psychology. I don't fear missing out. I fear breaking discipline. That's fucking huge, dog. I don't fear missing out. I fear breaking discipline. I don't crave thrill. I crave mastery. The moment I detach from outcomes, I gain true control. It's a game changer, bro. When you understand this line that I just read, that's where shit changes for real. Then it says, I'm not here to gamble. I'm here to build wealth through consistency and control. I trade like a sniper, not a storm. Each decision is deliberate. Each move aligns with my plan. That's facts, boys. Let's look at the journal. Right now we're chopping. Nothing really enticing happening. No movement. I wouldn't take a trade here if I was y'all. I would wait. We have news in 15 minutes. Expect a lot of volatility. So just be patient, dog. Don't stop looking at your P&L. Stop. Just try to take a good setup today. Look at this shit. Like it's so satisfying watching all these numbers and watching the account grow. Like, let me get 100 trades up in this joint. Shit's dope. Manifest destiny, yes sir. No other way, G. Want to take a trade, like I said, be patient, wait for something to happen. Nothing's happening right now. We are expecting shorts. Bullish order flow is very much at play. So let's see what happens. How much will you risk? I always risk $300 per trade. Always. And I'm always aiming to make at least a 1 to 1.8 or 2 to 1. 1.8 to 1 or 2 to 1. So I'm looking to make between 500 to 600 bucks per trade, risking 300. Always follow the same risk. How many micros is that? Depending on where my stop loss is. So it always depends. For example, if I short here, like my stop loss has to be above a protected high, and depending on how many points is my stop loss, is how many contracts I open. So I'm always looking to risk $300. So it depends. If it's a 30-point stop loss, I'm risking 5 contracts. I'm opening 5 contracts. If I'm risking 20 points only, I'm gonna open 7 contracts, 8 contracts. If I'm risking if my stop loss is 40 points, I'm gonna risk around 4 contracts. I'm gonna open 4 contracts. So I'm always looking to risk 300 USD. Always, always, always. I don't always open the same contracts, but I always risk the same amount in USD to give me a very precise and low variability journal, low variability trades to actually try to get an edge with just numbers. If you're always opening the same contracts regardless of where your stop loss is, You're always going to get different results, inconsistent results. If you're taking partials, that's another variability that you add to your journal. That it's fine. Some people like to take partials, but it does add a variability into your trades. And I don't fucking like variability. I like constant, like consistency. I don't like switching it up. Let's look at the journal, like I said. I have taken trades where I've risked less or more, but they're outliers. Usually I'm always risking 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300. Right here I risk 100, for example. 50, $50 risk, 200 risk, 200, 100, like, but I'm always looking to risk 300. I feel like I've gotten better here at the lower end, at the stretch. I've been more disciplined these last few weeks, and it's shown on my trading. It's very much shown. And right here, like, don't feel any FOMO, boys. Like, just let it pump, just let it go. It doesn't mean we're missing out on longs. Doesn't mean anything, dog. Like, just let it go. Let it be. We have news in 10 minutes. There has been no entry. There's no entry here. There's nothing to trade. Nobody could have taken a trade here, bro. Like, no FVG tab, no nothing, dog. Like, just let it go. Let it pump. Let it go without you. There's news in 10 minutes. Expect movement. Expect manipulation. Like, just wait. You don't have to take a trade right now. The market just opened. And we trade the first three macros of New York Open. So this is barely the start of the first. So the match is just starting, Doug. Like, don't burn your bullets right here on shitty price action. Like, just wait patiently. Just let it go. Let it go. The moment we start seeing bearish order flows start coming into play, start printing and start taking control, that's where we'll be on the edge of our seat. But for now, it could pump all at once. Lunch I take it, yes sir. It can pump all at once. Gotta be disciplined, boys. We're not looking here to make money. I'm here looking to take a good setup, bro. I want to take the best unicorn of the day. And it can happen right now. It can happen in the second macro. It can happen in the third. It cannot happen today. So we're just reactive to whatever the market gives us. For now, we're just watching. Obviously, we do have, for example, this OB right here. Let's see. Yeah, it's beautiful 3 minute order block. We want to see this get inversed or traded into. So I like to mark out the order blocks. Want to see price trade into it and see what happens when it trades into it. So if we're in bullish order flow, what's gonna happen if we trade into it? If we're bullish order flow, price is gonna tap the order block and trade off it, right? If we're bullish. But if we see this candle trade into it and close below the order block, that means bullish order flow is no longer, buyers are no longer in control, sellers have taken control, and maybe we're looking to dump. That's why I like to mark out the order blocks to align with my unicorn, with my bearish idea. For now, we wait, boys. Nothing to trade. We just had a pump since open. We're bound to get the turtle soup. We're bound to get this manipulation and shift in market structure for bears, but we need to wait for that to happen. This could continue pumping, and we just let it go, let it go. Just let it go. If we don't take a trade here in this first macro, I might activate my funded account on Top Step. I look to trade two accounts. I might. Not certain yet. Could also wait for tomorrow for better price action because Monday usually is a bit slower. Don't get discouraged, boys. Trading is all patience, like for real, for real, for real. It's patience, bro. Just if you wait, you will get rewarded. But the only condition is that you have to wait. You have to not click the button. We have news in 5 minutes, boys. Expect volatility. We're just like, there's nothing right now. There's actually nothing to trade right now. Like, would you even take a long here? We're tapping into the FVG. Would you take a long? Probably not, right? Like, we're already so deep within the range. We have news in 5 minutes. We're gonna get a new candle open. You don't want to be caught up in like chaos trade. So let's just wait. Let's be patient. PMI news, yes, sir. Like, just patience, bro. Patience pays for real. No need to rush. The market just opened around 25 minutes ago. The match just started. How many times have we like blown our bullet or our lockout or blown our accounts like within 10, 15 minutes of market open? Like how, bro? Gotta wait. Gotta wait. So only bullish candles here. If I go to the higher, only bullish candles, bro. That's crazy. I'm interested in seeing price come trade into this bullish order block to see how it reacts to it. Feeling like ES is wanting to start to displace. We have news in 3 minutes. Nothing to trade here, boys. Like, what do you trade here? Just wait for the news. Let's see what happens after the news. We might be in the better spot. ES is wanting to displace already. Watching ES. ES is tapping into the bullish order block. We mark it out. Y'all can't see ES, but you should definitely have ES open on your charts. And you should see what ES is doing. ES is shifting already as we speak. NQ's trying to catch up, but we are shifting on ES. I'm watching closely, boys. Will you do news trade? I shouldn't. I shouldn't do news trade, but I'm watching. I'm just observing to see what happens. We have news in a minute, and ES is displacing beautifully. We are getting a shift on ES. Let's see. Let's see what happens. The news is coming in a few minutes. We are rejecting off the bullish order block. Let's see. I'm watching closely though. Watching closely. Yeah, we're having Will you watch second? Yes, I want second macro always. Second and third macro. 15 seconds. No real shift market structure. Yeah, no valid trade yet. Yep, look at that shit. You don't want to be part of this. You do not want to be part of this. Let's see what happens. Feel like news always gives you the true direction of where price wants to go. But let's see, I think it's better if we trade for the second macro, boys. If I'm being honest, nothing to trade here. Um, 10 a.m. candle, but usually you want to trade 15 minutes after the news, and we're having news right now. I do expect it to be like manipulation still, no real clear movement. I rather wait and align. Wait, let me use the restroom, boys. Do not leave, please. I'm gonna be here. Let me use the restroom. Wait, hold up. What's up? Wow, good psychology advice. What did I say? Damn, we ended up pumping from the news, from the macro. Respected. Look at how we respected this bullish order block. Buyers are still very much in control here. Very much. No trade. Perhaps this first macro. Sometimes it be like that. You just gotta watch price and let it go, bro. I'm not trying to teach any strategy here. I'm trying to teach patience and discipline. That's all you're missing in order to become a profitable trader. Your patience and discipline. So we just watched, we let it go. There's nothing for us to trade. There was nothing for us to trade. Nowhere. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Just trash price action here. Just not trash price action. Just no trade for us. There's nothing. No fake out. Like there was never any bearish market structure shift. There's nothing. Like just nothing, nothing. If you have any questions about my strategy, psychology, personal, anything, just let me know. Try to answer the best I can. How's many year? Where are you from? I'm from Mexico, brother. I grew up in the United States, Texas to be more precise, but I'm currently living in Mexico. Yes, sir. Where y'all from? Where are you watching me from? I wonder. Best futures funded account? If you're a beginner, and I'm not sponsored by them or nothing, but I would say trade with Top Step if you're just starting out. But if you're looking to build capital and expand, venture to other prop firms, I'm giving Apex a try. I am sponsored by them. They do have a 90% discount right now with Apex. You could stack up to 20 accounts. But I feel like Apex is more for, and I'm not dissing or disrespecting, hopefully not, but it's more for like profitable traders, honestly, like more consistent traders. I feel like Top Step is much more easier to gamble or to oversize, get lucky, and take some good trades, maybe take some money out. But in Apex, you have to be very consistent every day. Like you can't gamble, you can't oversize, you can't because you're gonna get cooked left or right. You have to trade one strategy and be very consistent with it. From the Netherlands, let's fucking go. I went to Amsterdam last year. Last year? Nah, 2024. I went to Amsterdam. I went on King's Day. Do you know what King's Day is, Young Como? That shit was wild, dog. Shit was fucking wild. How many challenge to pass Apex? So in Apex, you need to make $3,000 to pass the account, same as Top Step. But hold up, let me drink water, boys. But the only thing with Apex is that it has a trailing drawdown, but the trading drawdown happens while you have trades open. For example, if you have a trade open and your target is to make $1,000 in that one trade, and you're up $500, and then it stops you out of break even, it counts as like a $500 loss. So you must take profits always. Of course, Party Time Amsterdam, the city of weed. Holy shit, brother. The weather was kind of whack, I'm not gonna lie, but everything else about Amsterdam is fucking amazing. From Napoli, let's fucking go. Never been to Napoli. I have been to Italy though. I've been to Rome. I've been to uh, Taormina. I've been to Pisa. I've been to I don't know, other places. From Bulgaria, that's crazy. Never been there. Wow, that's crazy. We're worldwide right now. That's crazy. I'm waiting for shorts today in the next macro. Yes, sir. Let's see what happens. Are you closing NQ at the bottom of London? Yes, sir. Yup, I have the same idea as you, Los Blancos. I'm waiting for the next macro patiently, just watching price. If it's morning for you, go make some coffee, maybe make some breakfast, stretch, take a shit. Bro, you still don't see the real Italy? Ah, fuck, don't tell me that, dog. I mean, Taormina was fucking beautiful, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Rome is amazing, dog. I love Rome. Like, Rome is it's crazy. Like, I would definitely live there. But what would you think is the real Italy? Napoli? I love football and fuck, watching the Napoli game at the Maradona Stadium would go hard, dog. Turkey, I've been to Turkey actually. I went to Istanbul, Ankara, Cappadocia, Pamukkale, Kusadasi. I went to where else? Turkey's amazing too, bro, honestly. Turkey's fucking dope as fuck. Napoli in the Mali Coast, bro. Mali Coast fucking a bet. Bet. I'm gonna have to take your word on that, and I'm gonna have to do a meetup there in summer probably. Do you have a job next to trading? Not anymore, brother. I used to have an Airbnb business, but not anymore. I quit, and I'm pursuing trading full time now. You live this life, yes, sir. I'm privileged. What could I say? Once I make it in trading, I think that's all I want to do is travel, bro. Let me know when you're coming for sure, bro. Shoot me a DM in the Instagram if you don't mind, if you can, if you remember, if you have the chance. But for sure, brother, count on it. Your trading journey, what have you done to earn money for funded account? So at first, all right, let me get this straight. Yes, I had an Airbnb business. I started in, I quit the business in December of 2024. Coming January 2025 is when I started pursuing trading full time, right? Um, I'm a very, I'm gonna say I'm very good with my money, and I've managed to live off my Airbnb earnings ever since because I made some good money. But I say I'm privileged because I still live with my parents. So I really don't have any expense or I have no reason to spend that money. All I've spent the money on is trips, traveling. And I've used that money to fund my life, right? To live my life, to be able to live my life, to fund my trading career and everything else. Fortunately, I've gotten very lucky. I wouldn't say lucky, right? But part of it is luck with trading. And last year, I managed to take some payouts. So I've managed to reinvest into the business and not use money out of my pocket. Um, but You're asking what do you have to do to earn money for funded account? I mean, in the end, like once you're funded, you should be able to take a payout or try to aim for a payout. Just look at the payouts. Look, let me show you. Can't be speaking out of my ass. I mean, I've been on a dry spell since like August. 2025. I was from August to January. I was averaging like one payout a month, which was nice, you know. But let me see. We have our grid. Wait. Logging into my Top Step account, trying to show y'all something. So the first ever funded account I bought, like the first combine I bought, I passed it and I have it here in my wall. I passed it. I printed the certificate. I put it in my wall. I was like, holy shit, this shit is real. And my first try with trading, like, and I passed the account, something close friends of mine haven't achieved. And it's like, holy, like, this is actually possible. And I managed to take a payout from that first account. I took 400 buckaroos. And then I blew the account like 2 days after. But that initial $400, I made my money back from that $150 investment. And then I reinvested into more accounts, and then I got funded again. And then I took a payout, and like it just snowballs, right? Like you're supposed to play the snowball game. What am I trying to show you? Let me see. Oh yeah, the payouts. Shit just snowballs, bro. And a lot of times you want to rush the process. Um, you're trying to buy like 10 accounts in one go and trying to pass all 10. Like that's not how it works. Like first you need to prove yourself with one account. And in that same run, all right, you take a payout from that one account, all right, buy another account, and then take a payout from both accounts, and then buy another account, take a payout from three accounts, and it just starts snowballing and compounding. You can't like buy five accounts and expect to take a payout from five, or with one account take a $10,000 payout. Like it doesn't work like that. It has to be a slow and steady and consistent consistency. Wait, I'm struggling here, boys. Give me a second. Top still. There you go. Getting like 10 verifications with Top Step. I don't know what's going on. Had to switch my password. In Mexico, do people earn enough to travel like you? Because when we see images of Mexico, it doesn't look like it. Nah, there's a vast misconception of Mexico, bro. Like Mexico's amazing, dog. I would definitely like live here when I'm older. Like it's not Mexico's not what you think it is. You know, I got this question over in Europe. Somebody asked me the same question. Like, aren't people poor in Mexico, dog? How do you travel? But there's actually a lot of money in Mexico, bro. We have a very, very strong currency. We have a shitty government, a lot of corruption, yes. A lot of cartels, yes. But we have a very, very strong currency. And there is a lot of disparity. There's a lot of, what do you call it? Uh, Money gaps, like within the social, I don't know how to say it in English, like the social levels, like lower class, middle class. There's a lot of disparity um in wages. If you go to college and you take a job, the minimum wage is kind of garbage. And like if you want to play the matrix route where you jump up the corporate ladder, it's obviously going to take your whole life like every other matrix person. Like to get promoted and get more, but the initial like starter is trash and you're eating dirt for a while. Like if you go to college, you get your diploma, you're working a job, like you're gonna get like shitty wages for like 4 years. Matrix, please, do you make your next trip to India? I've never been to India. I would for sure love to visit. For sure, bro. I want to travel the world. Yeah, I know I'm actually in Playa, but most people seem like not earning enough to travel to Europe, for example. I mean, it depends on where you go, right? You could, there's a lot of. I went to Europe with a friend. Um, at that time, business was booming with the Airbnb business, but at the end, like, it was just expenses for myself. I went out for like 14 days, and it wasn't that much money. I mean, it's relative, right? Like, it's like I wasn't staying in fucking luxury Airbnbs and I wasn't flying first class. Like I was obviously trying to be smart with my money and at the same time wanting to travel good. And there's a lot of ways you can finesse the system with traveling and try to get some good deals or buying shit with anticipation so you get the best discounts. And there's a lot of strategies and loopholes you can. Oh, I was gonna show you. Wait, how many comments have I blown, bro? I have lost count, brother. Like this is last year's payouts. Right there, you can see the dates. Top Step did update their dashboard. This is the new dashboard. There's more payouts on the previous dashboard. Like I said, I was averaging around the payout a month. This is June, but in May, April, like I took payouts with the previous dashboard. But I this is around like 1300. I mean, 13,000. How much is this? 5,007. It's like $10,000, around 13,000. I think it was $13,000 I made last year from trading. I mean, which is good money, but I did give a lot of money back. Um, so I would say I'm a break-even trader as of now. But I mean, January was an amazing month. Made 4%, made $2,000 in January. I'm closing in here in the payout. About to break that fucking dry spell. But I've switched so much my identity, my way of thinking in the charts, my perspective, like every a lot has changed ever since I got that last payout, bro. The last payout I got it through gambling, through oversizing on an eval. I remember I was in Europe actually, and I took like the $3,000 win on I bottom ticked a move and it just I opened two contracts, which is the max on Top Step, two minis, and shit just fucking pumped. And I made like $3,000 in the trade. I was fucking ecstatic. I was living that trading lifestyle. I was going crazy. I was like, holy shit, like this is my life now. Like, and boom, you get hit with reality. Just like I blew an account with like $7,000 profits, not once but twice, and like all this shit fucks with your mental. Like when you're oversizing and gambling, and like the highs are super high. You're fucking high on life and shit, taking high risk trades, and like you get lucky once, twice, you take a payout, maybe take two payouts, and then boom, you blow it, and you get stuck in combine hell, and then you pass another account, you activate the account, and boom, like you want to get back into that gambling lifestyle, and you blow your account you just activated, and it's just like fuck, bro, like you just blew like a lot of money, you give money quickly, and your ego gets bruised and a lot of things, and that needed to happen in order for me to change. I know we've all been through it. That's why I have the Profitable Trader's manuscript right here that I like to read. I am a professional trader. I move with purpose, not emotion. All that bullshit is to remind me the person I am, to get away from that gambling lifestyle, to get away from that mentality, to I know what it takes to be a profitable trader. And what does it take to be a profitable trader? Consistency, patience, journaling, good setups, following a strategy. That's what it takes to be a profitable trader. If you're not doing any of these things, you're bound to blow up, Doug. You need to be doing these things, bro. You need to remind yourself. If you've ever passed an account, print your fucking certificate, put it on your wall, bro. Remind yourself. Because you watching, you also know what it takes to be a profitable trader. You're like, oh, if only I had just done this. If I had my lockout set. I wouldn't have blown my account. I would have still been trading. I would have taken a payout. All that bullshit, dog. Um, how many accounts have you blown? A lot. Do you consider using order flow? I mean, I understand order flow, bro. I've watched countless of content on order flow. I love order flow. It's cool. I don't trade it. Um, Obviously, I'm a very curious person. I like to investigate and fucking devote. But no, I don't currently use order flow. I like to read a naked chart. I spent like 3K on challenges and never got a payout, but now I'm funding and got 600 on the account. Slow and steady, brother. Slow and steady. I'm I'm fully in the side, or I like to think that 150K account can change your life. Like seriously, if you treat it with the respect it deserves, you could take some good money from a 50K account, bro. Because I know you all are thinking about them 10K payouts, them fucking 15, 20K payouts, 20K days and shit, but bro, that's not realistic yet. Not yet. Like in order to make 10K, first you have to make 1K. First you have to make $100. Like you can't go from A to Z. You have to go from A to B, dog. You can't rush it. Like $600, bro, that's fucking huge. Like same with this one account. Taking a payout, no, taking a $500 payout, bro. That like I've already made my money back from this account and then some, right? Just from a $500 account, and then I still have the $2,000 buffer, meaning I have the opportunity to make more money and take another payout. Like that's already huge, dog. And you could start the snowball effect with this $600. What could I do? I could activate the top step account I have. I could buy more evals. I could, like it gives you from 150K account, it gives you options. You're waiting for the unicorn, always waiting for the unicorn, brother. I'm waiting for the macro first and foremost. It's 9:30. Waiting for the macro. I only trade macros. First three macros after the New York Open. For now, we wait. Patience pays, boys. Like I'm telling you, that's all it takes. It all it takes to be a profitable trader is not clicking the button, Doug, when you're not supposed to. Just don't click it. Like just hold off your dopamine for a bit. Hold off. But yeah, boys. I've been mastering my craft. Read books, dog. Like for real. Read books. This is a book. I think I read it like fucking 3 days. I fucking breezed through it. But that shit made me realize of how ego driven I was, bro. Like I was so money driven and like, bro, I want to make millions and the money. And don't get me wrong, I still do, right? I still have goals, but those aren't my like the energy I'm drawing from, the energy I'm pulling from is not from a money driven person. I've grown more spiritual as the day go by. I got closer to God, read the Bible. I mean, just getting close to your religion is I feel like it's a great way to go. Ego is the enemy. I have this book that I'm reading right now. Best loser wins. I have trading in the zone, which is probably downstairs. It's another fucking amazing book. Turtle Trader is another amazing book. Um, like just exercise, bro. Have a good routine. Sleep early, wake up early. All that bullshit helps with your trading, bro. Like it's not even a lie. Like in order to be a profitable trader, to make it in trader, you have to make sacrifices, Doug. But what you have to sacrifice is all your bad habits and all your bad thoughts is what you have to sacrifice. So if you're willing to actually make it into trading, you need to sacrifice something. You need to give something to the trading gods. And what I gave to the trading gods was my bad habits, my bad mentality, my ego, my all that bullshit. I quit that shit. That shit's behind me. And how can you tell or how can you know? Look at my journal. Look at my fucking profits. Look at the calendar. It's a reflection of the person I am. Yeah, trading blow your mind. You can think like 500 is not much, but bro, 500 one day in the job. Yeah, it's crazy. I hear you on that. I'm currently fighting with my greed. Well, stop watching trading YouTube videos. Stop. thinking, stop back testing, like, or stop trying to find the answer in the charts, bro. The answer is right here, Doug. Like for real, take the time to take a look in the mirror and actually point your flaws out. Be humble enough to know that there's something wrong within you, because it is wrong to be so greedy, or to be so attached to the money, to the P&L, to the profits, to like that's not good. And I'm saying it from experience because I was that person before. Like, I'm not here to judge you because I was that person. I was in your spot. I'm talking from experience, Doug. Like, we cannot be attached to the money ever, ever. Like, because for example, when I had the Airbnb business, I mean, it's a long story, right? The whole B&B shit, but I'm just gonna give you a brief. When I started the Airbnb business, I invested all the money I had into the business. Um, I was previously a real estate broker. I made a commission from a sale, and that commission from a sale, I reinvested it into the Airbnb business. I rented out a place, I furnished it to rent it out in Airbnb, and hopefully make some money. It was my first try, my first attempt, and I was like at zeros in my account. Maybe I had like $10, and I was feeling a certain way inside, like I would say shitty, like kind of like fuck. I want to make it already. I want money. I want this. I want that. Like I remember taking the showers, like fuck. Fast forward like a month or 2 months, and the Airbnb business was a hit. It was a boom. I was like way more than I expected, and I had money in my account now. I mean, not a crazy amount of money. Like if I was saying the amount, I would say there was probably like $1,000 in my account. Me being a brokey, I never had that kind of money from a business I made and money I generated on my own, like in a month. Like I made $1,000 in a month. Like to me, that shit was crazy. But I was still feeling rotten inside because I wanted more. And then I made more, and I was still that same feeling of more, like more. Eventually, like you just get desensitized from the money, and you're just in a constant state of depression. Like it is, like that's there's no masking it. Like it is what it is. Like being so money driven, you're never gonna have enough. That like there's always going to be more and more and more and more and more. So that's why you need to change from within, bro. You need to change your inputs. You need to change where you're getting your satisfaction from. Are you getting satisfaction from making money, or are you getting satisfaction from being patient, from journaling, from taking good trades, from taking good setups, for being a an input type person? You're driven by your inputs, by the things you do every single day. You exercise, and when you exercise, you don't see the results immediately. You don't see the results in the week. You might not even see them in the fucking year. Maybe other people see them, but you don't see the change. You're just doing it because you have to do it, because there's a saying that says chop wood and carry water. Every single day you got to chop the wood and carry the water every day. Every day it's doing the same shit without a reward, without a result, or doing it without the need for validation, or for you're doing it because you have to chop wood and carry water, because it's what you have to do every day either way. Not because of the result, not because of what the wood's gonna give you, what the water's gonna. It's because it's what you have to do. If you're feeling sick, chop wood, carry water. If you're feeling happy, chop wood, carry water. If you're feeling unmotivated, chop wood and carry. Like imagine if I was unmotivated right now, like I don't care about my strategy. Let me just take one bad setup. Like it doesn't matter. Let me just full port right here. Like that shit would fuck up all the progress I did. Like it would. Like you just have to chop wood, carry water every fucking day, dog. I'm just yapping, dog. I'm just yapping. I love to yap. But yeah, bro, this training shit changed my life, bro. Like I suggest you watch it, let it change your life. Like let it just submit to it. Like just stop fighting it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop prolonging the inevitable. And what I mean by that, like, just stop blowing your accounts, bro. Stop over leveraging. Stop gambling. Yes, you might win today, but eventually you're gonna get cooked, and you're gonna fall back into step one again, and you're just gonna keep stumbling into step one every single time. Every single time. Just submit to the fact that it's gonna take time, and submit to the fact that you need patience in this bitch. So if you start doing it today, you're gonna get there faster, Doug. But it needs to start today. Like, just let it change you for real, for real. It's the best thing that's gonna happen to you, I guarantee. And I'm not even there yet, right? I'm not even fucking there yet, but I just delusionally know. I just delusionally know. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, bros, like I know if I just keep doing this same shit I'm doing every single day with no slip ups, just consistency, consistency. If I just keep doing this every day, every day, every day, I know I'm gonna make it eventually. I know I'm gonna have them 10K months, 20K months, 10K days, whatever. Like, it's like how much money you want to make. That's what it comes down to. But first, you need to go to step one, through step two, step three, step four. Like, you can't skip stages, dog. You can't. Like, get that through your head right now. You can't skip it, dog. Like, you need to go step by step, bro. You can't rush it. You can't. Because the more you try to rush it, the more it's gonna hurt. The more painful the fall is going to be. And I was just tired of the feeling of like a blown funded account. Like, in one day you did bullshit, 43 trades in one day type shit. Like, the feeling you get after it. Like, you already told your mom you're a funded trader, and then she tells you, "Oh, how's that funded shit going?" Oh my god, bro! I just took 43 trades, bro. Lost $3,000 in one day, dog. I just couldn't control myself. Like, imagine that. Like, just a shitty feeling, bro. Like, you don't ever want to feel ever, ever. That post nut clarity is just brutal, dog. Fucking brutal. So we're closing it here into the macro. Let me just check the bias again. So the daily is neutral. The 4 hour, what is the 4 hour doing? 4 hours low key neutral too. I mean, we inverse these gaps, making us bullish. Maybe tagging into this fair value gap right here, targeting maybe the body of this high. Still a lot of room to run. The 1 hour, how we looking? We the 1 hour we are trading inside of this bearish gap right there that still doesn't inverse. We're going to assume it gets respected. So the 4 hours bullish, 1 hour's bearish, 15 minute. 15 minute trading from this chop fest. I mean, the 15 minute looks neutral to me, unless, I mean, we take these highs perhaps into this massive gap. Kind of neutral on the 15. It's kind of sketchy. The 5 minute, we do have a gap here. Want to see. Yeah, we pretty much already, yeah, bullish on the 5 minute. I mean, it looks more bullish than bearish now. We have this 4 hour unmitigated, I mean, not unmitigated, but this fair value gap that maybe I could try to trade into, maybe. I want to look at ES as well to see where it's at. 4 hour is kind of bearish. What makes you say that? Why do you think the 4 hour is kind of bearish? I mean, we just inversed this bearish order flow. Like, if we were bearish, we would have wicked from here. But no, we had a strong close and we're still pumping. Like, from here, what do you think the next target will be? Probably these highs first, and then ultimately this high, then to push bearish. This could very well be like a manipulation. We in the gap to the left, where, I mean, not yet. In order for me to count us being in this gap, I need this high to be taken. I was bearish initially because here this candle hadn't closed and we were trading inside of this two gaps. So I was expecting a wick from here, but we had a strong close. The 1 hour is the one I'm seeing that's bearish. We're trading inside of this gap. The 1 hour, look, it's trading inside of the gap. But let's see, we'll see. Not married to any bias. I just want to observe price. Watching very closely. We do have SMT here at this highs. SMT here at the highs. Let's see, I want to see ES shift as well. ES shifting. Oops. Shit, how do I exit full screen? What did I do? There you go. Fixed, yeah, fixed. Alright. Yeah, watching ES. I'm watching this order block mainly. Might look to take a trade here soon, boys. Careful. Need ES to shift as well. Wait, let me start recording just in case. ES, waiting for ES to shift as well. We need both assets to shift. We do have SMT here at the highs, which is a huge indicator already. But let's see. We want to see a close below this. No close yet, no real shift yet. Tapping into the bullish order block. What do bullish order block do? Push price higher. If we inverse the order block, we want to be there to catch shorts. How did you identify the order block? Give me a second, I'll tell you right now. Let me lock in a little bit. Wait. Nice low shift. I'm watching, boys. Wait. Let me lock in. Let me lock in for a little bit. We're getting a shift in both assets right now. We have SMT at the highs. Still no close below. Maybe we could look for a 3 minute trade. We want to catch these types of moves. Like this type of displacement. We don't want to catch this type of displacement. We want to catch this type of displacement. We want to be on the right side of the trade. So don't be discouraged about, oh, I missed the entry up here. Like we could get entries like down here. Like we want to see the London low be tagged, which is all the way down here. So if we have an idea of this is our target, we have a lot of room to fall, right? I'm watching, boys. Wait, I'm watching real carefully. So if we're thinking bullish and we're thinking bullish continuation, we want to see this bullish order block get respected and take the high. But if we inverse the bullish order block, that means sellers are in control now. But we still don't get a close below the order block or a good body close below this candle to make a valid market structure shift. We're displacing. We are displacing, boys. How did I identify the order block? So an order block, everybody has different definitions of order block. I'm gonna tell you the way I learned the order block and how it's easier for me to identify and understand it is a bearish candle followed by a bullish candle that gets engulfed by the bearish candle. I mean that the bullish candle engulfs the bearish candle. So we have a body, the body closes above the whole candle, right? Look at this candle for example. And look at the next candle. Like this is there's no order block here. But this, look at this bearish candle engulfed by a bullish candle, putting in a gap here. Like that, this is an order block. This is where buyers they bought down here to push price higher. So there's a lot of orders here. Let me see. Let me lock in. Still no gap. Still, but we are shifting. We are shifting. I mean, we have shifted. I could maybe look to put a limit here. How many points is this going to be at the SMT? Well, right there, 27 points. Target the order block. I could start from here. It's gonna be like around 5 contracts, I think. I mean, this is just the initial trade idea because we have shifted. Probably don't want to see this low get taken. But we do have this massive bullish order block. Let's see here. Keeping this as is. Doesn't have to be a sweep of liquidity to be a valid order block. Not necessarily. If it sweeps liquidity, then that means that's a breaker block when we inverse it. But if it doesn't sweep liquidity, it's a mitigation block. But it's still valid for the unicorn. Let's see here. I'm not counting that I'm gonna get tapped. I feel like this low is gonna get taken first, which invalidates this initial trade idea. Yep, right there. I'm waiting, boys. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a setup. That's all I'm waiting for. There's still no setup. Still no setup for me. I'm waiting. I'm not married to the shorts either. Like we could just displace from here higher. I don't know, man. Let's see. Oh boy, it's going. Why are you not seeing the SMT on the downside? You mean these lows? SMT right here? These two lows? Is that what you mean? Or down here? Cheeky sweep of liquidity, SMT. Another bullish order block getting put in. I'm watching, boys. I'm watching closely. We could maybe look for longs, maybe. Let's see. Waiting for a setup. No setup just yet. Are we gonna continue pushing bull? Let's see. Let's wait. Waiting for a setup. Waiting for clear direction. Liquidity sweep into displacement bullish higher, or are we just retracing to keep dumping? Patience, boy. Patience. The setup has to be super obvious. Another bullish order block right here. Want to see this get inversed? Overthinking bears. For now, I'm just watching. I'm waiting for a setup. I'm waiting for something to happen. Patience. I want to take a good trade. Respects the bullish order block. Let's see here. Patience, boys. For real, for real. Let more candles print. Whenever you have a setup, it has to be painfully obvious. There's nothing painfully obvious just yet. So that means we just have to wait. Probably want to get closer here to the hour change. 5 minutes. Getting a big wicks. We're getting a tug of war, struggle of direction of where price wants to go. We're consolidating. Just wait up. Wait up. No rush. Okay, okay. Want to see this order block get inversed if we're bearish. Oh my god. Okay, it's going. It's going. Yes, yes. It's going, boys. Patience, patience, for real, patience. Just wait up. Give me a second. Want to take a good setup. Want to catch the direction of where Price wants to go next. So we do have bullish S&T here at the lows, and then we have another bullish S&T here at these lows. But let's see if ES wants to catch up with NQ. If we're having a nice displacement, let's see how this candle closes. Let's see how this candle closes. Oh, it's just going. It's just dumping. No retracements. Or we might be here in the pickle because we're going to get a next percentage gap here. Fuck. Um, Next percentage gap here. What am I going to do with that information? Alright, just hold my entry here and wait for a 2 minute instead. Thinking this 2 minute looks much better to trade, but it's still gonna be sketchy regardless. No retracement thus far. Mm, Fuck me, bro. Tapped into the unicorn already in the 2 minute. Oh boy, I think we missed it. We missed the trade, boys. Yeah. Oh, I think I fucking missed the trade. Fuck. Or not. Yeah, this is a good spot like to already be in the trade. Cause we did tap this gap already, like this is already a valid unicorn entry right there. I was hoping this 1 minute was the one that was gonna get tapped, but the 2 minute was the trade initially. Oh, missed that 2 minute entry, boys. Let's see if we get wicked in. Don't count on it though. Yeah, but the bearish order flow, I feel like it's too strong already from tapping that gap. Could just go like for full TP. Fuck. Yeah, that's it. No trade here. Fuck. Missed the 2 minute entry, boys. Shit, that's how me, honestly. Fuck. Still want to see how this would have played out. Congrats to anybody that took this. But fuck, I'm not gonna FOMO in it. Loki, you still could have gotten in, perhaps. I don't wanna like FOMO into it. It'd be like that sometimes, gotta let it go. But like all this is just conviction for the unicorn that it works. Risk free right now, good shit. So unfortunate. It's okay, there's still less macro for sure. Clean 2 million unicorn, bro. We missed it. Fuck me. Still watching though, still watching. Don't pull more in, it's not worth it. Not going to. Not going to. We're better than that. Like I said, this is just conviction that it works. We tap on the unicorn and look at this big displacement, at least to the next high. You're already break even here in this trade for sure. Like that's what the unicorn offers. It offers protection. It offers clean entries, clean displacements. But I expect like there's still very much bearish order flow. Let's see. We did put in a bullish order block here though. Even if he gets stopped out of break even, still a wonderful trade to take. It's still in the macro. Okay, like I don't know, man. I don't know if it's smart to like keep my entry here, but perhaps I don't even want to see this high get taken. Like I just want to see us flush to full TP. Yeah, cause here like we were already closing the another 2 to 1. Should we? Ooh, late entry, bros. What am I gonna do here? We're in the trade, boys. Give it a smack once we tapped the first gap. We could get it immediately stopped out. Expecting rejection. Oh, come on, give me that displacement. Does it want to make a bullish order block still? Watching, observing. Winking, consolidating, respecting that 1 minute gap. Is it going to continue respecting? Wants to put in a new high. They're right there. New high has been put in. Oof, not the rejection you want to see. No top wick either. Not the best candle close we had here. Bullish hammer. Strong push. About to get stopped. Strong rejection candle. Wow. Strong rejection candle right there. Now let me see that displacement lower. Strong hodl. Just let it stop us out. Right there. Fully out. Alright. Screenshot. Copy link. And we're gonna journal this trade. I know what I did wrong in the trade. Y'all can see it. Yes, you can. Red carpet news. We were bearish in the second macro. We took a short. There was SMT at the highs. We were risky. We risked 330. 330. And took a 330 loss. Paste. Took a bearish unicorn. Missed my initial entry, but held initial entry, tapping into a unicorn, but held the initial trade idea. Price ends up. I blew 3 accounts today actually. Shit, wait, I'll read that right now. So what I did wrong here, or like just adding it to the notes, because this is uh something I'm still struggling with, is for example the trade idea was this initial 2 minute, which it did get tapped and we did end up displacing from it, but I held the initial trade idea of my entry being in this 1 minute gap instead of this gap, which we did end up tapping, but our stop loss was here. It's just would have invalidated the trade. But I feel like with this displacement lower, that should have been enough for me to not get into the trade, making this an invalid trade idea. But I am going to add that to the checklist. If we go here to my checklist, I do want to add that. Uh, once the trade idea gets invalidated or I miss the trade, no trades. So this is why journaling is important. Now I know. I am gonna wait for the last macro to see if we can sneak anything in. I blew 3 counts today. I actually traded the wrong instrument. Blew 1 XFA. 2 days away from payout. Fuck me. 2 combines. 400 away from passing 3 weeks of work. Improper risk management. God, I feel so sick. Fuck. I mean, what could I tell you? Shitty feeling. Gotta keep those human errors to a minimum. I mean, I made a human error today. Cost me $300. I didn't blow my account though. That's why proper risk management is important. I mean, it's definitely a shitty feeling, but you know what it takes to be a profitable trader. Wait, let me try it up again. Copy link. Do you have a system to improve your trading based on your statistics? Well, yeah, my journal is my system and my like everything. Everything's in that journal. See the last macro. My balance is currently sitting at 51,800 right there. Ooh boy, it's scary a little bit, not really. Do you have a system to improve your trading based on your statistic? Well, I mean, I made a human error today. Things I collected, but I want to do something with it, not just read and say, "Oh yeah, I have 60% win rate." I mean, there's always like room for improvement. Like I started taking less trades. That, for example, like when I was here, I was like, "Fuck, I'm taking way too many trades. Like too little time has passed," and I've been like more selective with my trades. And one that's helped me improve. And just watching the dashboard and looking at the numbers, like it definitely does says a lot. I feel like it says everything. Like just even just watching this, the improvement. But I feel like you need like I need more data. Like this is a lot, yes, but I need more. Like there's still more to see my true edge, to see like I clearly like taking shorts more, for example. What macro is the best macro? What macro do I have the best win rate? You know, like news. I don't know what other conflicts I should add, but I feel like this is all I need in order for me to like just watch the numbers develop. How would this 2 minute unicorn played out? Let me see. Stops here. Uh, targeted to the yeah. This like with already taking this slow. Yeah, this had to be a break-even trade. I shouldn't have snapped in it. Like the move was the 2 minute, and it did give the entry and it did give the displacement. Stops at break even. I shouldn't have entered again on the tap of this first percentage gap. Mistakes were made, but like I said, I mean, I'm still working on the human errors. Like these mistakes do not cost me blowing my account. Is something I'm proud of. Is that a funded account? Yes, it's a funded account. I just bought two new combines, and these are my last two ones for a while because I don't want to. Oh, I've heard that one before. Because I don't want to keep putting myself in more debt with no gain. Been doing this for 7 months now, and have given to the markets more than I have received. I mean, hold true to your word that those are your last two combines. Be true to that. If you pass them, you take payout, good. If you blow them, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna quit? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna put in the work that you need to? Do you have a proven edge? Do you have a strategy? Do you journal? Do you read? Do you like? Are you improving? Are you actually? Are you just gambling and are you lying to yourself? Gotta be humble enough to recognize your patterns, your triggers, what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. Tapped into the 5 million and displaced from it quite beautifully. Let's see here in the last macro. I'm gonna be more chill. But let's see. This was the 2 minute play. This should have been the break even. I shouldn't have taken this loss. That is the reality. I made a mistake. Should have been a break even day. How many points is this? 28, 30. So a 15-point stop would have given it 2-1. Yeah, there's no way we could have profited from this displacement. I don't think I'm gonna quit, but I journal my win rate 60-70% power risk mention everything. What I would do for these two comments, I would go heavy on 2A plus. I'd just pass them quick and get efficiently as possible. It's because I'm telling you, like one day of breaking your rules of not following your setup or not following your risk management is all it takes to fuck you up, dog. But right here, the beginning of the week, Monday, 1-0 to start the week. Not dwelling over it. Gonna wait here in the last macro to see if there's anything we could trade. And I'm going to activate the Top Step account for tomorrow to start Tuesday. So this loss could have been avoidable, and I'm gonna be more conscious about that moving forward because this happens more frequently than you think. Like where you have these cases where you have two gaps. It's like, bro, which gap should I? I've had instances where I've held like my entry, like I did today, and we do manage to wake us in and then displace. But then you have instances like this where it just taps the first gap and displaces. But the reality is the entry was in the 2 minute. I was waiting for this candle to close. I was just too hooked in the 1 minute, waiting for this to tap. I failed to switch back to the 2 minute and adjust my entry to the gap here. But now I know because I added it to my checklist. This checklist, I'm still iterating. I'm still adding shit. Like most of this shit, I added forward testing. You gotta forward test, forward test, forward test, and like you're gonna start answering your own questions like within the strategy. For example, no trades on macro of high impact news. This was in the first macro there was high impact news and we did not take a trade. Because previously I had taken a trade on high impact news and I got cooked. I got chopped out. It's like this is not happening to me again. So you gotta add it. This is a mistake, all right. I made it once, not happening to me again because now I know what to do moving forward. Now I know better. But you gotta live it to know it. We're waiting here 15 more minutes for the macro. I'm waiting. Oh my god. This motherfucker already won, brother. He's a unicorn trader. Motherfucker. Just trying to find out where the fuck he entered. Shit, right here he entered here. But I'm still struggling with with this, like how he caught this. Like I'm trying to figure out. I think he trades a different. I'm 100% certain he trades unicorn. We've been talking on DMs, but I'm just trying to figure out why he entered there. Because this is something I'm still because like there was no shift in market structure. He entered. There was a shift in market structure on ES, however, but that's not a unicorn model though. No market structure. I'm saying that no market, but on ES there is a market structure shift. So I'm not sure if he took it on the like thinking of ES, like watching the shift on ES and the tap on NQ. But this guy specifically, he's very keen on SMTs. Like there's already an SMT at the high, and then displacement with the gap, he takes it. So I want to add that to the checklist, like just to watch it. SMT plus mortgage. Just added just to uh keep eye out because there was another case from last week where he took a trade and I didn't take it, like it didn't give me the unicorn entry, and he took it and he profited off it. So he made money on this move right here. You screenshot? But all right, I'll keep an eye on that moving forward. He didn't wait for an entry just to count close. Looks like his entry model is an IFVG to me. No, 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 no. He entered on the unicorn. No cap, no cap. Look. Like right here, right there, he entered off the unicorn tab on the FVG tab, not on the candle close. He entered on the tab here, which is this bullish candle wick. He entered right there. He targeted sell side 2 to 1 with SMT at the high. And it was the same case from last week where like there was SMT at the lows and he entered on an ES tap, but there was still no market structure shift on NQ, but it was the same. He uses the body. I mean, not even the body didn't even close below. You see, like not even the body, not like to this, like there was actually like no market structure shift. However, on ES there was. The body closed below this, making it valid for a shift. But let's see here. I mean, I would love to get into a one-on-one with him, but I'm not gonna pay for his bullshit. Like I'd rather just figure out myself. Just keep iterating. It's 'cause you just have to give yourself the time to let the strategy play out. Like you're definitely gonna win more than you lose if you just give it time to let it play out. Losses are inevitable. Like they're bound to happen, bro. Like you can't escape that fact. So you better get comfortable with losing. Waiting for the macro. Or he probably doesn't wait for the same thing to happen on both assets. Exactly, yeah, that's probably the case. I mean, every time it's because it's true though. We had a very clear bullish SMT and we had our clear like displacement bearish, right? Like we do wait for both ES and then Q. I mean, now I'm wondering like what the higher win rate is, like what the right course or what I should be doing. But I feel like that's more discretion based, like depending on like price action, depending on. But like here, I would like me personally, like I wouldn't have even like taken it because there was still no clear market structure shift. There was still like a lot of bullish order flow to be taken. Like I want to wait to see like a better and more clear market structure shift. Yeah, I might have to back to Cincy for sure. For sure. Let's see here in the macro. We're still respecting the hard bullish order flow. We're so close to these highs. So close to the macro. 1124 highs on the 1 minute. Yes, sir, we did. I mean, there's SMT again at the highs. We're getting displacement now. Would you say the 15 minutes bearish? I mean, I feel like these equal highs are way too juicy, bro. We respected a bullish gap. Careful. Tapping into the bullish gap here. We'll wait for the macro. Tapping into a 5 minute gap. Strong rejection. We are putting in the bearish unicorn. It's not macro time though. No, I don't even want to give this a try. But we could. And it's again with bearish SMT. Let's do it, boys. This is my last trade of the day. Gonna give it a try. Probably way too married with the bias. But it's the same thing. We have SMT at the highs. We got a displacement, unicorn entry. See if we get that bearish treatment, alignment. Yeah, my stop loss has to be here. So probably these lows could be the break even. If we take these lows, we might be able to look into trail the stop loss TS. Waiting for the lows to get taken. You went to college? Yes and no. I gave it 2 tries. Lasted 1 semester on the first try, 2 semesters or 3 semesters on the second try. That's it. That's all I went for college. Right there, I'm a trail, reducing my risk. So ideally, I don't want to see price come back. We're gonna get another unicorn inside of a unicorn here. Maybe we could look to re-enter. Did not tap, so no re-entry. Adjusting my stop loss. Just let it keep going, keep going. Give me the break even. Right there, break even, risk free trade, last trade of the day. Uh, then I'm gonna go ahead and leave a runner if we do take TP here. Because we have a lot of room to dump. Break even trade. Wanna see it keep dumping. Strong bullish candle. Do have this gap. Right there, we tapped on the gap. Which is our last line of defense. Oh, right there, we tapped. Could maybe look to sell one more. I'm gonna do it. Add it one more. If we're still break even, just add it one more. Out of the thought that this is going to get respected. Wait, I do want to adjust my sizing. 6. Yes. Yeah, both a gap. What does it want to do? Where does it want to go? See that rejection? Right there, stopped out, break even. Break even trade, boys. And we're gonna journal it. PE. Oof, 370, yo. So I lost like 40 bucks on that one. Oops. And we're gonna journal it. So Monday, red carpet news. We were bearish last macro. I think I married the buys a little too much. Took a short. We were risking again 300 and we lost 40 bucks. So minor L. Paste. Took a bearish unicorn short. Offered B. So two break evens. Managed to take a $300 loss though, 370. Not too worried. This is our balance, 51,769. And that's it, boys. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna end it. We gave it two tries. We gave the market two tries. Kind of just chopped here within this range. And that's it, boys. I'm done. Don't get discouraged. We're back tomorrow. Same thing, same plan, same idea. Don't miss out. We're gonna keep going, boys. If y'all have any questions about anything, now's the time because I'm about to end the stream. Alright, if nothing's gonna be said, I think that's it for me. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe. Enjoy your day too, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Alright, GG's. Bye bye. Love you.